Welcome back to The Wonderful Life. We're Tim and Deanna. We've arrived back in Cove, Ireland to get lunch and explore what's shaping up to be one of our favorite small towns anywhere in the world. Join us as we stroll the colorful streets and climb up to the scenic vistas of Cove. Let's go.
So we've gotten off the train right back at the cruise port, and we are walking into town in Cove.
Yes. Hoping to grab some food, and then we'll probably venture up the stairs.
There's, from what I remember, there's some Titanic sites here. I think this was the last place the Titanic stopped before it went transatlantic and all that history.
True. I'm pretty sure you're right, Tim.
So we decided to grab some lunch at the Quays bar and restaurant. We were sitting on the patio, but now there's some big clouds moving in, and it looks like they want to move us inside. What a cute little bar and restaurant, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the clouds are moving out towards the
water.
shore, so the sooner we get in, the better it looks to be. But you'll see the cruise ship in the background, and it's ordinarily it would be idyllic until this cloud bank came along.
Yeah. So I think we need to get up and move because the manager just came over here and said, I think I'm going to move you inside. So we'll see you in a bit. And we're back. So we are under the rooftop. I'm not sure if the rain is coming or not. There's some pretty bad clouds, but then the sun is still out. So you never know when you're at seaside or in a port. I ordered the seafood chowder at the Quays, and Tim got
What they call an open chicken, which is chicken.
No, it was closed.
Or a closed chicken as opposed to an open chicken, you know?
Yeah.
It's one that's a chicken sandwich with lettuce and sauce. I'll have to see what that. It almost looks Thousand Island. We'll find out.
No, I don't know. There's two different kinds of sauce. One is orange and one is yellow. Maybe there's mustard on it or something.
Okay.
And you got a salad. We both got a glass of wine and had a little baby Guinness. I had no idea what that was. I guess there's Tia Maria and Bailey's and maybe Kahlua in it or something, and it looks like a little Guinness, but it's very good. It's very tasty. First time I'm saying it this trip.
I don't know. I've got a little salad. Yeah, that seafood chowder has
lots of big
fish inside of it.
And I have a piece of Irish soda bread as well. So light lunch, and it looks good so far. So let me try my soup. Oh, that's good.
Well, the clouds passed us by. We ended up eating kind of in the terrace under the rooftop. Very good. I like my chicken sandwich.
It was real chicken.
But yeah, it looks like we've got a pleasant afternoon to explore Cove.
Have to be back on the ship in 3 hours. But yeah, that was definitely a nice place to stop. Reasonably priced, and the food was very good. Wow, this is so cute, guys. So there is a huge cathedral here in town. I don't know if we're going to venture up there or not, because the port is on a hill again, kind of like Port was. But lots of pubs and restaurants and live music. It's like a little square here.
So it's not necessary that you travel all the way to Cork.
This way just wanted to check out both. So.
There's an awful lot here, a lot of charm.
City, where the gangs are so pretty. I first set my eyes on the sweet money. I should be alone barrel. Two streets broad and narrow, like couples and muscles. Alive, alive, oh, sing it. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, like couples and muscles. Alive, alive, oh. she died of a fever, and no one could save her. And that was the end of Sing by Elbow.
Here for another hour.
Little sweet shop.
Oh my goodness. It's like an old candy store.
There's a little ice cream shop right there on the shoreline, which is nice. And a quaint little church up there. It's obscene.
It's not quaint, that's majestic. Wow. 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock it is.
Yeah.
We're heading up the hill from
the little square.
the little square. A little bit of a climb, but the homes here are painted very colorfully, and I have a feeling a picture with the church in the background and all the brightly colored homes would be something. It's a steep incline, but yeah, this is very worthwhile. We're not only sightseeing, we're working our quads. And then just to give you some perspective of where we've climbed, you can see
Wow, it's a great view too.
out onto the water from here. Very friendly people, everyone waves for the camera as opposed to back home where you'll get a dirty look if you're filming anything. But yeah, it's quite nice, and there's a park up here. Could probably get a good photograph from the park and catch your breath. Very serene.
Springtime.
And but
Flowers are in bloom.
as I reach the bench, I'll give you the big reveal here. Now look at that.
Holy crap. Oops, sorry. Holy moly.
But yeah, that's something right there. That is worth all the work.
It is.
The birds are chirping.
Wait, I just said that.
I think Cove is
I love it.
definitely far more charming than anything we read.
Yeah.
Coming from the big city in Chicago, you probably don't need Cork. It's quaint.
Well,
There's the churches and the streets and all that, but this is the Ireland that I kind of thought about when
There's a lot of history in Cork, though. So it really depends on what you're coming to town for more than anything else. Yes, this is convenient to the cruise port. But if you're in town for a long period of time, or in port for a long period of time, it's worth trying to do both. If it's a short day, I would stay in Cove. That's what I would do.
So here we are. We'll put the camera around so you can see our background. It's quite a selfie from here with
Yeah, definitely.
the homes and the church steeple in the background, and the birds chirping, and
I caught my breath already, so that's a good thing.
surrounded by wildflowers and such. It's
very peaceful up here for sure.
Here we are out of Chicago in the middle of Cove, Ireland.
And it's spelled C-O-B-H. So the B-H is like a V, like our C-O-V-E, but it's C-O-B-H.
Yeah, this is where it's at. This is what's called Westview Park on the hill here in Cove.
That's crazy. It is. 3:15.
Look at those windmills down there. All right, we made the turn to Sandy Mount, which is the
Cathedral, is that what this is?
the next road down, which gets you just in front of the church.
It's a cathedral, not a church.
It's gigantic.
It is.
And beautiful. So worth the walk is all I can say. So
Yeah,
worth the walk. More fireworks.
something to see. So it's kind of a dream Ireland here, what we're seeing.
Wow. Oh, look, you can see the cruise ship in the background.
Yeah, if you take a moment to just be quiet and listen to the music around you, not Kenny Rogers, but
Yeah,
to
definitely
hear
not
some
Kenny Rogers.
traditional Irish music with this giant cathedral behind us, and you think about what, you know, the songs at least mean and in terms of history and family and
Since the Titanic, this was the last stop that the Titanic made before it started venturing off and hit the iceberg in the North Atlantic. Emotional song for sure.
well, especially Deanna's father, when he passed, our
Yeah, that
daughter
too.
sang.
All right, now you're going to make me cry.
Yeah,
I was
she's-
trying to not think of that.
Yeah, she sang that song as a tribute to
Yeah.
Deanna's father, so yeah, it's very meaningful to us in particular.
He loved Ireland as well, so. All right, Tim, thanks. For getting me choked up.
The Rob Roy is a traditional Irish pub now, but over the centuries it was also an inn where many immigrants spent their last nights upstairs before departing for America.
So, after our crazy walk, we bought a piece of art. I guess it was a photo from a local gallery by the name of Karen O'Connell. Oh, I know, I'm always bad. I have it right here. Karen O'Connor. I said O'Connell. It's O'Connor. Beautiful pieces. Having him ship it so we don't have to worry about traveling with it. We'll post a picture of the picture in the video. Or maybe we'll get it by then and have a real photo of it. And now we're at Murphy's having a pint. Lunch.
Your best, your best interpretation of Irish there.
Yes, exactly.
Down in the valley of there was a nest of weirdness and bitterness. This was really the tree, the hole, down in the valley of there was a
So we're heading back to the cruise ship.
Yep.
The path to the cruise ship goes through the Cove Heritage Center, which is right up ahead here.
Thank you so much.
So we have left the Cove Heritage Center.
But I did buy a ring.
Oh, wonderful. And we are headed aboard the Norwegian Star once again.
They had a lot of nice stuff in there. Very inclusive gift shop, so to speak. They had the sweaters and the scarves and jewelry, and my ring was only 35 euros. I love this port.
Yeah, well, it's a very successful day once again, and we've had, that little drizzle was nothing,
gosh.
so
The weather is
couldn't have asked for better weather. We just keep happening upon the best places inside each town, it seems. Even in Cork, I was really happy that we stumbled upon a few places that are really iconic. Now we're stumbling back aboard the Norwegian Star. And
Good evening, guys. So obviously we're back on the ship after our last really good port day. Cove and Cork were amazing, probably my favorite port since we started on the cruise. I don't know about Tim, but it was just pretty amazing. When we got back on the ship, we had a couple of drinks in the atrium, listened to some music, had some dinner with friends, and just kind of hung out. We didn't really film a whole lot. We did wind up in the Bliss Lounge for a little while and listened to the B12 band, which was pretty good. We had heard them, I think, only once before. We do like the Bliss Lounge venue on the Star. It's a really great space. I wish they would do more in there, to be honest, other than game shows and such. It's more of I guess, acoustically, it's probably really more set up for bands and music, so to speak. We're not much for the disco, so
trivia contests
and
things.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we don't go to clubs, so we're a little bit beyond that. But in general, I mean, the band that was playing was very good. Then we wound back up in Gatsby's, had another drink, met another nice couple, listened to the piano guy. Not the best venue for just the piano. It was a little quiet, and now we're back in the stateroom. So in general, though, I think we had a great day.
As far as ports go, this is probably the most convenient.
Yeah.
The train pulls right up to where you get off the ship. You can head over to Cork real easily. If you don't have an excursion, you just make a day for yourself. It's simple.
Yeah.
If you don't take the train into Cork, you've got Cove, which is really quaint and wonderful. We had a really nice time going up to the Cathedral. Saw some of the video there. It was just really exactly what we were looking for when we booked a trip to Ireland.
Definitely.
The people there were very friendly. We after we saw the Cathedral, we sat and listened to some music outside of one of the pubs in town. Even our friends who went off on their own hit it off real well in a pub right down the street from where we were. Met some really nice people as well. So this was really worthwhile. This was a good finish for our cruise.
Oh, totally. We did meet up with a couple that we had met that said that they caught one of the first trains out to Cork and actually grabbed an Uber to the Blarney Stone, and they were one of the first in line. So that was also something that's a possibility. We did not go out to Blarney Castle this time around.
But I suppose that if that's what you wanted to do, I would not do an NCL excursion, because another couple that we had met basically said that they drove around and around and around and they didn't even have time to do the Blarney Stone. Might be better to do it on your own than doing it on an NCL excursion, or any excursion for that matter, depending on what cruise ship you're on.
And like any port stop, it's best to go to the furthest point immediately and work your way back towards the cruise port. There's a lot less stress.
Yeah.
That way,
Which is what we did.
It looked like our one friends did just that. They were on the train back from Cork with us, and so they were just going to relax and enjoy Cove and stroll back on the cruise ship without having to rush back or worry about schedules or any of that. So that worked out for them, worked out for us. We both couples, we had our happy day the way we wanted to do our happy day. I think everyone
had a great time in this port. There were no complaints really at all that I could see that for anyone that we talked to.
So we've got our final day as a sea day, and then we in 2 days we'll be back in Southampton. But tomorrow should be a nice kind of meet, or I don't know if you would say reunite with all the people we've met along the way, wherever we happen to be. We don't have to, film anything on the ship other than...
We might have to sleep in a little bit tomorrow, too. I'm tired.
There's no work in this one. It's strictly relaxation and, share memories with the other people we've met along the way and find out how the cruise went.
Yeah, definitely.
On their end, but ours has been really perfect. The weather's been ideal.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The ports we've stopped at have been really above and beyond what I expected, and I would definitely come back to Ireland again. I just wish there was a little more time in some of the places. We'll give some updates tomorrow on board. Like I said, we've tried most of the restaurants we wanted to try. We've been at most of the venues on board that we wanted to try. We've heard the entertainment here, there, and everywhere. Tomorrow, if there's any loose ends, we'll tie those up.
We'll wrap that up, yeah.
We'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Only one more day aboard the Star before we begin our next adventure. If you enjoy our content, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on. It'll really help our channel to grow if you do. And as always, keep living the wonderful life.